TIFU by causing a bong threat at my school. This happened many years ago when I was in high school, not today. My friend opened his locker and said, "Hey, check out this bong I have." The girl a few lockers down heard bomb and went to the principal to report it. My friend and I plus a few others left the school to smoke out of said bong at my friend's house. While we were off getting high, the vice principal was looking for my friend to open his locker, and since he wasn't there they thought the threat may be credible, so they called in the police. Next thing we know, police are surrounding my friend's house and they subsequently arrest us and bring us back to the school for questioning. We arrive at the school and notice the entire school is being evacuated. A few classes apparently chose to hide under their desks and barricaded the doors to the classroom. At this point we were extremely confused because all we were doing was smoking pot. They then took us into the office and the police officers put my friend's backpack in the middle of the room and they took a long pole to open it carefully, thinking a bomb may be in the backpack. After all was said and done, we all received a 1-week suspension. It has been 17 years since this happened and a couple of the teachers still tell the tale of the infamous bong threat, as I found out from my younger cousin who was telling me the story of it this year, not knowing it was me. Doctor triggered a bomb threat and the evacuation of my high school, but actually was just a bong. Why would you bring a bong to school? It's called high school for a reason. Is this the plot to Harold and Kumar Go to High School? Thoughtful face. Harold and Kumar go to school high. This very much sounds like a stoner film. Lamau. Awesome. That's not your banana up. If anything, it's the girl's. But I don't blame her or anything. She was probably genuinely concerned and handled it quite well. Had it been a real threat, she could have potentially saved lives. TIFU by asking my hairstylist what race her kid is. This happened a few years ago but is still pretty cringe-worthy when I think about it. My regular hairstylist had moved, so I was trying a new one for the first time. Getting your hair dyed takes a while, and is always filled with conversation whether you like it or not. I'm pretty introverted but I've learned how to play the extrovert's game, so I was able to hold up my end of the conversation. I worked at a pet store for a long time, so when she asked me where I worked, we started talking about how I enjoyed working with the adoption cats and finding them new homes. This led to the awkwardness. I heard her ask me if I had any cats. I said yes, I have 4. One was at the time about 17, 2 were about 9, and the third was about a year old. She seemed impressed that I had that many, but granted, 4 is kind of a lot of cats. Do you have any? I asked, being careful to keep up my end of the conversation. She said yes. She has a 4-year-old boy. Begin my coconut up. Working at the pet store, I knew how much people like talking about their pets. If you ask questions, they'll talk for a long time with little effort on my end. So I asked her, "What color is he?" She got a weird look on her face and hesitated, then said, "Well, I'm Russian, so I'm very pale, and his father has darker skin, so he's sort of a light caramel color." Yeah. When she asked me if I had what I had as cats, the actual question was about kids. Do you have any kids? I had just asked her what color her child's skin was. Realized my coconut up and explained myself quickly, assuring her I didn't ask about her kid's color on purpose. I was pretty mortified. We laughed pretty hard, and fortunately she was understanding. I definitely give her kudos for gamely answering what must have seemed like a super intrusive and potentially racist question. It turns out she has an orange cat. Doctor, I didn't listen to my hairdresser's topic of conversation well enough, assumed we were talking about cats, and ended up asking her what color her son's skin is. He's a domestic short hair. Whoops. Well done on saving it there. TBH to most of us, cats are like small hairy children. I have a pair of pure black half Siamese kitties BTW. They're currently snuggled up to each other next to me on the sofa on our favorite blanket. They like to be held upside down like babies in our arms. The boy particularly just goes completely floppy when held. It's adorable. If you want any cat pics to brighten your day, I'd be happy to provide them, haha. These two are amazing and far too cute. They love cuddling us and each other. I hope your hair looks awesome, BTW. Have a lovely day. 3. What color is he? Orange. Damn, sorry about that. At least she went along with it and was very understanding. I have definitely made this mistake, too. This is hilarious. To be a fly on the wall. TIFU by waking up my girlfriend with my masturbation. Hello all, my girlfriend goes to sleep really early, like 8:30 to 9 o'clock, whereas I'm a bit more of a night owl. Last night, I was lying in bed, wide awake, skimming Reddit, hearing her lightly snore. One thing led to another and I decided to whack one out. I'm not gonna wake my girlfriend up just because I'm cheesecake. Now normally, I'd head out to the living room to take care of business, cause yeah, it is a little weird. But well, it was cold and we just added a thick cotton sheet to go with our duvet. So I decided to just do the deed there. Anyway, I found a butternut scene I liked and got comfy. Just as I'm getting close, she whispers, "I'm awake," and wouldn't you know, that's the exact moment I had the saddest nut I've ever had. I apologized and we had a good laugh this morning, so the FU wasn't too bad, but it's definitely not my finest moment. She told me she's going to tease me for a bit on this one. I'd like to note that she normally, but not last night, takes a sleeping pill that TKOs her, and she'd previously, months ago, when we moved in together, given the okay to do this, but I'd told her I preferred to go into the living room. TL, doctor, getting caught fapping by my girlfriend is less embarrassing than getting caught by a parent, but she's gonna make fun of me more. How is any of this a zucchini up? You need to level up from journeyman baiting. There's a trainer in org for that. He also teaches expert baiting. In order to become a master baiter you have to find this guy who named his rod after himself. Good luck. Completely unrelated, but what does the S mean on your post? Short. You're lucky, I get scolded and crucified if my nut goes anywhere that isn't inside my girlfriend. If she was awake and watching, why didn't she help? That's the real fuck up.